.net.
Better. .gov.
Or .ca.
.net
.co.uk.
/edu
/en.
/en. What about I put a JP?
Yeah, you don't want to go to the /JP page. It's a very different name. Same guy though, weirdly. Hey everybody, welcome to the G-Zone.
Hey.
Welcome to Vanguard Circle. You got just the original three of us here today, Diesel, Koheleth, Ursus. And we are bringing you all of the Vanguard news that you think you want. So, where should we start? Spoilers?
How far do we want to go back?
We haven't touched any set 12.
Yeah.
No, set 12, so let's start at set 12. So, if you watched our last episode, if it's been up and about and able for you to watch, we talked in depth about the Bermuda set, up all the way through the doubles and triples. We don't really usually do commons and rares, but
Outside of spoilers.
yeah. But next time we'll give you an overall impression of the set when the set's actually out to talk about. In the meantime,
Alright, first thing we got announcement is Air Elemental Berlin.
ooh,
Yeah, the Air Elemental. Alright. When your opponent, grade 2, okay. When your opponent's deck is shuffled, use the effect of one of his or her cards. Until end of turn, this unit gets power plus 5,000 and resist.
Sure.
yeah.
No idea what this slides into, but it's there.
I mean, it's a Cray, so it goes in the all Cray deck. For
Yeah.
no reason.
50 cray.
Play if not playing
Carry that deck.
Musketeers.
I mean, every deck, most decks shuffle these days.
Yeah.
You going into Refro Sloop? Alright.
Alright then.
Alright. I'm gonna have this 50k rear guard that doesn't do anything on your turn, so.
Can you do one?
Sure.
Shutdown Eradicator, Doku Kaji. There we
There's a
go.
lot of K's.
Doku Kaji. Kakuji.
Doku-
Yeah.
Doku-
Doku Kakuji.
That's
There we go.
Doku Kakuji. Yeah.
There we go. Doku
Count
Kakuji.
Doku.
Yeah.
9 years of Japanese, guys, and this is what I use it for. Doku Kakuji. What do we do?
I just read English. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, when this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Eradicator in its card name, it gets 2k until ends that battle.
Neat.
And then rear guard counter blast 1 at the end of the battle that you grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Eradicator in its card name attack. If the attack did not hit, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets 5k power until end of
That's cool, I guess.
How does this stack up to the other Eradicator cards? It was never really my forte.
It only really works.
Yeah, it's really just for EDD.
Okay. Does that mean we're going to see a new EDD?
Oh yeah, EDD is already guaranteed support.
Ooh.
The last support was,
Spiffy.
But maybe
maybe they'll give Raging Form more support too.
Maybe they give Tempest some support.
Maybe.
Why are we giving...
Because EDD got support when Raging Form got support last, and now EDD is getting more support.
What if we give a Bod Car support?
Without Kat?
I would like
He's
that.
already gotten support.
That doesn't count.
He's 11k.
That doesn't count. Alright, next we got OTT, Elite Heath.
Oh my.
Elite Heath.
GB1, retire this unit. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards, and if the number of cards in your hand is 6 or more, counter charge 1, soul charge 1.
Okay. Is that his picture right there?
Yep, right now.
He looks like an elite beat agent with a psychopath gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
That gun
He's
is
cool looking.
psychopath.
I mean, right. Who knows if you actually play him right now?
Yeah.
I don't know what OTT. What are you doing?
I mean, OTT in general.
I mean, look, I guess
The card itself is fine.
Yeah, it's fine,
the
but
deck as a whole.
OTT in general is a why do you play it anyway kind of thing. So
Right.
They're looking up kind of now, I guess.
okay,
Prove
it to me.
They got a new shadow. We'll get to that. Defar Bow, GB Shadow Starter, Forerunner, GB1 Ritual 3. Put this unit into your soul. When this unit is retired from rearguard circle for the effect or cost of one of your cards with ritual ability, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top card of your deck, call it to rearguard circle, and put it into drop zone.
So
Or put it into drop zone.
when you retire it as the cost
Or
of a ritual creature.
Yes.
Of a creature with ritual on it. I mean, that's kind of specific, but
It makes sure it's not like abusable by every shadow.
The only stride right now with ritual is Ugma and Luard, right?
Yeah.
it's the only one I can think of.
And
I mean,
Luard doesn't require
The only ones that actually retire, though. Well, is
Yeah. So Ugma requires you to retire, and it makes you require grade ones.
it also goes off of grade 3 Luard.
Right. But I'm just saying, like strides. Like,
Stride-wise.
the only way you're going to use in this is off Luard's on stride ability
Yeah.
of kill something, call 2 things.
Yeah.
So
That's what I was saying. It's very restricted
It's
to
very-
Luard. Specifically to Luard. But I mean, later there will be more ritual strides and more ritual people, so maybe it'll
I still like it.
more effective.
yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Definitely not bad
You're
for
really
Luard,
only
right?
going to use it when you stride on top of Luard.
Yeah.
Use it. Let's do it.
I wish he went to Soul.
Pretty neat dog.
He doesn't go to Soul.
Yeah, he's also a bow, which makes him cool. I mean,
Next, I guess we'll do this.
Yeah, we usually do.
Ambush Eradicator. Kosangio.
okay.
New starter, retire this unit. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle that this unit boosted a card with Eradicator in its card name, you pay the cost. If you do, reveal the top 3 cards from your deck. If all 3 cards have Eradicator in its card name, put one of them in your hand, and if the card put into your hand was a grade 3, soul charge 1, shuffle your deck.
Neat, I guess.
Yeah.
Grade 3 bonuses?
Hey,
Sorry.
Is it GB1 restricted?
Huh?
Is it GB1 restricted?
Hmm.
So you can do it like the turn you ride?
Yeah. So,
It's cool.
cool.
It's neat, I guess.
Then we have Steam Links, Nadine. Gear Chronicle, Bind Zone, once returned, get a +1, bind the top card of your deck face up. If you have a Vanguard with Chronofang in its card name, call this card to rear guard circle. This unit gets 1,000 for every card in your bind zone until end of turn. If you have 3 or more cards in your bind zone, soul charge 1, and if you have 5 or more, draw a card.
Okay. So this is Gear Chronicles foray into the Kabuki Kiri Kongo type thing, where it's like, yeah, let's bind everything, and when it's all bound, we'll get extra effects. I like it.
All Chronofang stuff.
It's not.
It's pretty good card. Only problem, it's not really a ZTB, so it's kind of
Yeah, it's not a
downfall,
Zodiac
so
time
you
beast,
might
so it doesn't
not-
fit in the
so you
current
probably won't
Zodiac time beast.
unless you want to play pure Chronofang, which is also an option.
It's just for Chronofang, and right now Chronofang needs a lot more going on with the bind zone in order to do anything cool.
Mhm.
So,
But this is a good start. It's a good start.
and the fact that it's not a ZTB really hinders it. But we'll see.
Alright, efficient card, OTT, stand trigger, Rearguard Oracle. Put this unit into your soul at the end of your turn. You pay the cost. If you do, look at the top card from your deck. Put it on top or bottom of your deck. Draw a card.
I'm sure that there's some sort of Japanese lore thing that makes it why OTT just got a card. But
Isn't it Magikarp?
I mean, it is Magikarp, but I don't remember the actual folklore behind Magikarp. He's just weird. It's a weird thing.
He's useless until he's not.
He's useless so he's not. Much like that card. Oh no! But I mean, it scries. I mean, I'm sorry. It foretells. What do they call it? It's a different word, but
Let's roll a scry.
yeah,
it's
scry
pretty much
works.
scry.
It's scry. And
The only problem is that you have to draw.
Yeah, so if you put it on
So,
top,
yeah.
it means you're drawing the card.
Right, and if you
Yeah,
put it on
just
bottom,
put it
it
on
means
bottom.
you just did nothing.
right.
So
It's a standard.
it's cool, I guess.
You know, it made it boss. It would have been actually good to play.
If it was
May.
scry 2,
May draw
Right.
a card.
Yeah.
and put it
I
on
Or
don't know.
scry
scry
2,
two.
it was just
Two.
preordained.
2 draw 1. Yeah.
That's too
Yeah,
good, though.
yeah. Preordain is a little too good for this game.
Let's just call it preordained.
Preordain is too good for Magic, and so preordain.
Way too good.
It's
For
a
Vanguard.
$3 common, alright?
Yeah, I think they banned it. I think
It's banned in Modern.
yeah, it's banned in Modern.
For
yeah.
good reason.
Yeah.
Not banned in Pauper or Legacy.
Can we talk about Magic? I'm cool with this. No, go ahead and continue.
No,
with
our
the
boy's
spoilers.
back.
Oh yeah, the boy's back. True Eradicator, Brave Sky, Lynch you.
Wrench.
Alright,
What do you, Lynch?
once per turn. Also, he's a stride, so cool.
Once per turn.
Alright, counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone with the same card name as this unit, turn to face up, and choose one of your rear guards with Eradicator in its card name, put it in the soul. If you have a heart card with Eradicator in its card name, your opponent chooses 2 of his or her rear guards for each face up card in your G zone, retires them. Then, if your opponent has no rear guards, you draw a card.
Okay. What does he look like? Ah, shit.
He's big now.
Yeah, he's big.
He's cool.
I was hoping he'd be a little more like big, like
Jacked.
Hey, yeah, heavy jack. Because he was such a small guy. He was a small guy with a big sword, right? Like
He's a kid.
So
He's a-
now that he's older, I wanted him to
He
be
got the
like
baby.
super pumped from carrying around that fucking sword all
Yeah,
the
he's
time.
a
Remember,
big dude
this
with a
is
tiny
this is
sword.
a potential future. Lynchu is actually just dead.
Oh, that's true. Lynch
That's
himself.
how it works.
He died in the Kagura
This is what he
Wars.
could have been, but
It's what he should be.
He died in the Kagura Wars of that weird, perfect
yeah,
shield.
Dumb Jet was like, you're not even.
Not cool. Alright. Announce new Descendant and new Chrono thing, so that's cool.
Oh, that was just announcing them.
Yeah, it's just announcing.
Yeah, that
they
was when we got
exist.
EDD support.
Alright, on to Shadow stuff.
More Shadow commons.
Whoa.
Stuff that we actually care about, right?
Yep. Great one, Drag Wizard Enid. GB1, when this unit is retired, for the effect or cost of your card during your turn, choose up to 2 of your units, and they get power plus 3k until end of turn.
Neat. It's
Neat.
like Faradad.
Yeah.
Faradad's played sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I don't know. It's up to you which one you'd prefer.
I
I think when it comes to making numbers better, I think Faradad does a better job. Because you usually aren't within 3k of an extra stage. You're usually at the stage, and you just need 5k more to make it better.
Right.
So I think Faradad's... But I mean, again, you can just give it to the column. 3k to the column. So essentially, it's the same thing. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
This is a chick, so you'll probably run it.
Yeah. Now-
New grade 2.
Before we get to that, though, I just want to talk about Drag Wizard for just 1 second. So, in Buddy Fight, there are Drag Wizards. In fact, in Buddy Fight, a lot of the new stuff that you see in Vanguard, there's an analog in Buddy Fight that already exists. And I like the Buddy Fight stuff better.
I enjoy Dragon Wizards.
Yeah.
Of people who just turn into dragons.
Right, exactly. Yeah, in Drag Wizards in Buddy Fight are dragons who are wizards. Like they just put on wizard hats and robes and say, "Come at me, bruh." And
That was a lot more
It's just
fun.
Malagos.
right, but that's just it's a small gripe. I know that they're trying to like sort of get people to kind of cross class in a game, so they'll make Drag Wizards really cool here. And then they'll hope people will see Drag Wizards and go, "Oh, there are Drag Wizards in Buddy Fight. I'm going to give that a shot." Just change the name Buddy Fight and everyone will play it. I promise. It's so good.
Please, that'd be fun.
It's so good.
Play more Buddy Fight.
More Buddy Fight. Okay.
Alright, new grade 2, Demon World Castle Fog and Bows. GB1, when this unit is placed on rear guard circle, choose one of your other rear guards until end of turn. It gets continuous rear guard circle. While you are retiring this unit for the effect or cost of your card, retiring this unit may be regarded as retiring 2 rear guards.
Okay. Now, bonus on that is that it says for a card, not for a ritual card. So
Yeah.
that
And
gives
it's
you-
effect or cost, which means for things like the GB8 or Augment counts as 2.
it's 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Can
that's
it
pretty
choose
sweet.
itself?
Huh? It cannot choose itself.
No, it has to choose something else.
It's unfortunate.
It's okay.
It's an 8K, so it's like it's just
It might be played.
it's one or two
Blue Art
off.
doesn't really have an issue
Yeah.
with finding resources like that because you just go, I'm just going to call 2 Belial Elves.
Yeah, like you make them retire off killing one little pile out.
Right, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. New cool OTT stuff, I guess. New grade 1, Sympathy Miko Nazuna. Rear guard Oracle, retire this unit at the end of the battle that this unit boosted. You may pay the cost if you do draw a card. GB1, when this unit is placed on rear guard circle, choose one of your other rear guards with the Oracle ability in the same column as this unit. And until end of turn, it gets continuous rear guard circle. This unit gets power plus 1,000 for each card in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does OTT have a way to strictly draw cards without abandon yet?
Nope.
No? Okay. Next card. I don't know. It's just like I'm really not trying to shit on OTT for those people who like OTT. Really, seriously.
Play Dark Cat.
Okay, but yeah, play Dark Cat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dark Cat. Everyone loves Dark Cat.
Literally
I'm
everyone.
a big fan of Dark Cat. More people should play that card.
Everyone. 4 of.
I want to go back to the old days of Dark Irregulars, just like Vermilion starter and oh gosh.
Fucking Vermilion Keeper.
Good days.
Fuck you.
Advantage Miko Nanase. Grade 2. Counter blast 1. Soul blast 1. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, put a card into your hand, and put a card on the bottom of your deck.
Cool, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. More OTT stuff.
And then GB2 Oracle. During your turn, this unit gets power plus 1,000 for each card in your hand.
Okay.
Cool. Can potentially be really big. And then, you strike Goddess of Still Water Ikishima. Once per turn, counterblast 1, soul blast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone with the same card as this unit, and turn to face up, draw 2 cards. So
Okay.
that's nice.
Okay.
Reckless
All right.
Abandon.
Alright.
Alright, and now the good part. Once per turn, GB3 Oracle, choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. Until end of your turn, your opponent cannot call G Guardian and grade 0 cards from hand to Guardian Circle.
Ooh.
Well, that's a slap in the face.
That is a slap.
You got these heals in your hand, they're literally useless.
Yep.
Literally useless.
Cannot use them at.
I mean, that's cool. I don't think it's too good. It's definitely
Yeah.
a step in the right direction for the clan.
Yeah.
I think if it was in another clan, it'd be stupid.
Bushi's telling you to stop running Tom.
Yeah. I mean, Tom's been useless for a while.
But people still keep playing him.
Well, they ought to learn that Tom is not doing anything.
Well, I mean, I think they learned it when they learned the clan itself wasn't doing anything.
Well, I mean, they keep thinking he's like the next savior.
Right.
All we gotta do is hit 16 and Tom does what? No.
All we need is another Tom.
I can't guard with the 0, but I can ditch it to guard.
Right. And it gives me an extra GB genius.
Yeah.
Just
Thanks,
no.
bro.
What was the name of that card? Let me just.
Still water.
Goddess of Still Water,
Stillwater.
Ikishima.
Stillwater.
Yep.
Okay.
The card's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's oppressive yet because it's in OTT.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it was in a more popular clan or a better clan, it might be.
Outrageously broken.
Yeah, it might be the new It might be the new Phantom Blaster Diablo, but it's not
It's not.
as of now. So we'll keep an eye on it. It's just like I said, it's a step in the right direction.
All we need is more Reckless Abandon, like draws.
More. I want OTT to be the deck that you draw 14 cards in, you attack for 110k on one turn, and then you lose immediately afterwards. So it's either you won it, that was it, you did it, it happened, or the game's over.
Well, like they could have just made like the GR Susanoo that they recently got instead of on stride, kind of was to draw till you have 5 cards or whatever. It could have just been whenever act. Kind of was to draw 5.
Draw 5, yeah.
Draw until you draw a card with Susanoo and its Gardener.
Yeah, or something.
That'd be super
That's
sick.
busted.
Holy
I'm trying
shit.
to run this in Tsukiyomi. Oh.
Oh, God.
I win.
I'm just gonna
Only
dig to
if-
my stack right here.
Only if you have a Susanoo heart, though.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Yeah, okay, that'll work. That balances.
Just so
Hashtag-
that doesn't happen.
Hashtag balanced. Hashtag
Balanced.
feminism.
Let me hit this vein of crits that I need. Just pick up my deck here.
Oh, jeez.
I got everything I need. Oh.
Oh, what's that? 40k to these columns? Cool. Maiden of Growshine.
Sukumoto-kan. Oh.
I cry. Alright, new Neo Nectar. Maiden of Growshine.
Oh,
Grade
yeah, new
1.
nectars in set 12.
Yep, everyone forgot.
I forgot.
Choose one of your rear guards with Maiden of and its card name and rest it. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to 4 Maiden of Growshine on your rear guard circle, and they get power plus 3,000 until end of turn. Then for each face upgrade 4 card with Maiden of and its card name on your Vanguard circle or G zone, all of the chosen units with this effect get power plus 3,000 and boost until end of turn.
Some more Neo Nectar shenanigans.
Yep.
This time for maidens.
Sweet.
They turn your Maiden of into Death Army.
Yeah.
That turned out so well. Death Army did so much.
Hey.
I still like mid enough. It's still fun.
Meta.
Oh man. Is it
And
good enough to run my girl trailing rose on though?
Props, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Uh,
Hold on. We'll be back after this.
They call themselves Imagine Your Goddess. What a bunch of a-holes.
Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling.
Man, that SUS looks like fun. I can't wait to attend it.
Oh boy.
October 14th
Yeah. October 14th.
at Yeti Gaming,
Yeti Gaming.
in Preston, Missouri.
that's
on
all
Watson
we
Road.
get now.
Did you get enough of both of those commercials? Welcome back. So,
It is alright.
Back to stuffs. Maiden of Breed Rain, grade 2. Auto Rigor Circle. Choose a normal unit from your drop zone and put it on the bottom of your deck. Retire this unit at the end of your turn. If you have a Vanguard with Maiden of its card name, and this unit is in rest, you only pay the cost. If you do, reveal 5 cards from the top of your deck. Call all Maiden of Breed Rain from among them to separate Rigor Circle and shuffle your deck. If you did not call a card, draw a card.
So it at least replaces itself.
yeah.
It's fine. Whatever. I'm not sure what Maiden's deal is other than standard units or shenanigans.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's it, right?
They don't bloom, right?
Yeah.
Maidens don't bloom.
They bloom, but
It's
they don't.
The
they
first
don't
one is
bloom.
essentially just.
Yeah,
but
they
it's
bloom,
not
but they
naturally
don't bloom.
They don't have bloom, but
No.
they bloom.
They faux bloom.
I like faux bloom.
Yeah.
I like faux bloom better. I like actual bloom, to be honest.
Sure.
Alright, on to some Nubicom. Alright, Stealth Rogue of Rejection, your hero. Okay, I didn't forget about After Image. So After Image.
Mission.
I'm your. We'll talk about this.
They show.
Oh god.
Let's give them one deck that works first.
Alright, GB1, during your turn, if the number of cards in your opponent's bind zone is 2 or more, this unit gets power plus 5,000.
Cool.
Okay.
And that's a grade 3.
Never
Blasting
mind.
Stealth
Not that
Rogue,
cool.
Terioshi.
Oh wait, that's all it does?
Yeah, it's all it
Just
does. All it does.
okay, so
Pretty-
let's talk
That's
about
how
After
common,
Image
you
here
know?
for a second.
It's
Okay,
not
so
bad.
here's the thing. All right.
You were supposed to change the clan.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Nubatama was originally this really good clan. Then they kind of were like, it's too good. Let's put it on the shelf forever. Then they were like, all right, we're gonna dust off this thing, give it a new thing, and it'll be fine. And they tried that. It didn't work. They tried again. It didn't work. And then they tried this new thing, and it's pretty good. But why do they go back to the old thing and it didn't work?
They can't just not support
Well, I-
After Image.
Yes, they can. They can just get rid of it. It's just like we talked about with OTT. Just off the map. We don't need it.
People are mad.
I think they were too scared and they just throttled it too
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
They were just throttling it, and they're still throttling it. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Read it one more time. After Image, what?
What if there's
Two
2
or
more
more bind.
in bind zone, you get 5K.
Yeah, it's a grade 3.
Yes.
That card is useless.
Yeah. It's
They have
garbage.
Better grade 3.
It's garbage. They've got better After Image grade 3s already. But why even bother having After Image at all?
I mean, you obviously want Shiranui. It's not like you're running a different deck besides Shiranui in your After Image.
Exactly. Why just dominate so much better?
Just push Dominate.
Just push dominate.
Make it the better Aquaforce and be done.
Yeah.
Is this more After Image?
Go ahead.
Alright, grade 2.
Is it busted?
Oh, not at all. It's arguably worse.
Oh, okay.
worse than a grade
Stipulation,
3.
it's a grade 3, it's
Or-
10k, and it gets plus 2k.
Oh, it's a grade 2 and it's a 9K, and when this unit is placed on Rigard Circle, if the number of cards in your opponent's hand is 5 or less, soul charge 1.
What is Soul?
There's
Mean
one
for
card
After Image?
currently.
Oh yeah, the
After-
grade 1.
Yeah.
That card's actually pretty good in
It's-
After Image.
That helps that.
But
That's
it wasn't
about
like, fuck man, I'm all out of soul. It was,
I guess
Why am I
I use
playing
it
I
After
guess I use it because I have soul. So, I don't know. You probably still aren't running After Image.
GB8?
You probably still aren't running After Image.
What are they doing to us? Why do they do this to me? I was so excited. I was really excited about Nubisama, guys. I was.
I mean, it's not like they're just giving them a nomination.
I
For
think they had a pretty
I
cool
guess.
rare, like,
Yeah, I
yesterday,
mean, the
so-
new rare is pretty cool.
Okay,
Anyway,
let's keep going.
Let's keep going. I mean,
alright.
these are commons. So
Alright, back to Chrono
it's a
Phase.
bone. It's a shit bone for people that are like, yeah, after image.
Kill myself.
I get to play Nubisama finally.
Let's hope that early dominate support is good forever.
Alright. Back to Gears. Steam Link's Enemy. Great 1. When this unit is retired from rear guard circle or guard circle, you may bind this card face up.
Cool.
Bind zone, counterblast 1, put this card into drop zone and bind 2 cards from the top of your deck face up. Choose 2 of your units and they get power plus 3,200.
Also cool.
Yeah.
I mean, where does it go? You kind of just want to what?
Put it in drop zone.
Okay, so
From
it
bind
adds
zone.
1 card to your bind zone.
Yeah.
Again, the Chrono Fang just needs to be able to flush stuff into their bind zone better and faster
Yeah.
without jumping through hoops and if it wants to be a deck.
Also not
similar-
as ETB.
Right. And they're trying to push this
Like Chrono
this
Fang,
build
non-ZTB.
without it being a ZTB, and the best stuff for Chrono Fang was ZTB.
Yeah.
And yeah, so again,
Feels
anyway, we get Chrono Fang GG,
Yeah, Chrono Fang
which is exciting.
Alright. Chrono Tiger, Gear Glare. Stride once per turn. Soul Blast and choose a face down card from your G zone with the same card name as this unit. Turn it face up. If you have a Gear Beast Heart, choose any number of your opponent's rear guards with the sum of their grades being less than or equal to the number of cards in your bind zone, and your opponent puts them on the bottom of their deck in any order.
Sweet. It's a field wet. One
Yeah,
sided
yeah.
field wet.
Yep.
If you jump through hoops.
Alright, and then GB3, if the number of cards in your bind zone is 5 or more, this unit gets power plus 10,000. Then if it's 7 or more, it gets crit plus 1. Then if it's 9 or more, it gets drive plus 1.
Sweet.
Woo.
So something to note, the first skill, you need a Gear Beast. The second skill, with the extra crit and the 10k
Yep.
and the extra drive, you do not need a Gear Beast.
Aha,
So this
use
can
a
easily
Chrono
just be a
Jet.
one of in ZTB. Because it actually, because you're probably, let's be honest, you're probably running Dragon G, Jet G,
Yep.
Judgy.
and when Jet G gets shrouded upon by a ZTB, you get to do stuff. This thing's a ZTB.
Yep.
So it doesn't hinder you at all. You still get your fancy stuff because your bind zone's probably pretty big. It's just pretty good. It's pretty good for that reason alone. The other thing is just a bonus if you happen to jump through all the hoops in a Chrono Fang deck. So it's probably got a seat as a one of in most CTV builds. So
Alright, on to...
I still want the Chrono Fang support to be good. So that the first skill is good.
So far, it's been pretty...
Kohel
alright.
2017.
I just want to not have to jump through a million hoops in order to bind stuff.
Yeah.
Because by the time you need that skill, you're probably dead, as it stands.
It's true.
Feels bad.
Okay.
Alright, back to Nubitama, Stealth Dragon Unguy. Auto Regard Circle, choose a card from your hand and discard it. When a dominated unit attacks during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card, and this unit loses this ability until end of turn. Auto, GB1, when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, choose up to 2 of your rearguards and up to 1 of your opponent's units. Until end of turn, increase or decrease the power of those units until being 11,000.
So it makes 3 things base 11k
Yeah.
for domination shenanigans, and it just lets your rear guards hit without boosters.
Okay.
Card's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if it fits into the current grade 2 lineup. Right now they're playing 10ks.
I think
Yeah, you probably just replace 10ks.
Yeah.
But,
it helps up against like matchups like Gabriel or anything that like gains power.
During the turn.
Does
Yeah.
it say they can't gain power?
No, it doesn't say that, but when he's placed, it like instantly resets them to 11.
Yeah.
Right.
So if they are
So like, let's say like you start dominating, you swing, and then if they're like, okay, I'll just take it.
So if you go to Mugen Lord,
Yeah.
and they take like 3, so they get plus 6k. You can just play him afterward and go, okay, now you're
Now they're back at 11.
Now you're
now
back.
you're-
Bah.
The card's fine. I think it's interesting how they worded his first skill. They didn't just make it a once per turn. They were like,
Can't use this.
you lose it.
I like that. I don't know why I like that.
I mean, it's just a ruling thing. You don't have to drop and draw on the first one.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah,
you miss it. The
what
timing.
it is,
That's the
yeah.
reason they did it. It's just
Yeah.
it's interesting that they did it that way.
I like it.
And still, apparently, according to stream, it gets past like cross rides and stuff because it sets them to 11. So if for some reason you like soul blast out your cross ride target, they go to 9.
All right.
I don't agree with that. I don't think that's how that works at all. But if they set it on stream, sure. In my head, is you set it to 11, and it's like okay, static ability.
It decreases until they're 11. So it like let's say they were 13, it decreases them by 2. So the spec says it's +2. So it's pretty much canceling out. So if they soul blast their target, they're going from 11.
In my head, they're 11. You make them 11.
It's not
And
just
then
making them 11. It's decreasing until they're 11.
Okay.
Or increasing until they're 11.
I guess I see it
Yeah.
for that turn.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my head, you're 11, and then plus 2k.
That's ostensibly how it will work almost every single time, but yes.
Yeah. So
There are these moments.
Hopefully cross rides are never a thing again.
On to more comedy stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Hard Rod Draco Kid. Rest this unit, your opponent chooses a card from his or her drop zone and binds it face up. If he or she could not bind a card, countercharge 1. Choose one of your units with Thunderstrike ability, and it gets 3k until its turn.
Card's great.
Yo.
Is it GB1?
What?
Is it GB1? Card's great.
Cards are great.
Card's silly.
Second skill.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Does more. Thunderstrike 4, Counterblast 1, and put this unit into soul. Choose one of your units, and it gets power plus 3k until end of turn. Your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards, retires it, binds it face up.
Yeah, that skill's fine. The first skill is worth playing.
Okay.
All it needs is the first skill.
Yeah.
Everything else is just icing. And yeah, card's great.
Might be
Automatically
thinking to
a
yourself,
starter.
Thunderstrike 4, that's too high.
No, not when you
Not-
can just
not-
go.
Not with the new stuff.
It's Relic of Progenitus. Like you don't care. It's all dead.
Just dead.
Yeah, like you
Kill
like
all of
ritual? No.
Kill it all.
Was that grade 1? Get rid of it.
Alright, Dragonic Vanquisher Sparking, new Vanquisher grade 3. Counterblast 1, when your G unit strike, you would pay the cost. If you do, your opponent chooses a card from his or her drop zone, binds it face up. Then, if the G unit you strike has the Thunderstrike ability, your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards, retires it, binds it face up. Thunderstrike 4, at the beginning of your ride phase, counter charge 1, soul charge 1, your opponent chooses a card from his or her drop zone and binds it face up. This monumentally better than the first one.
Yeah, it's just replaces the old one probably. Although I don't know, is there a grade 3 that they run currently? Is there like a Glenn's End in Narukami right now? So you probably run both?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
This one's the better one though.
Yep. Doesn't have that defensive boost, but Alright, Conquering Supreme Dragon, Dragonic Vanquisher, V-Buster.
Oh no, V-Buster.
V-Max, V-Buster.
V-Buster.
We've hit the max.
We gotta bust the max.
The immortal, the max.
We gotta break the limits.
Bust the limits.
Mm-hmm.
Limit bust. There we go. We found out the
We
new
gotta
skill.
LB2.
LB2. Once per turn, Soul Blast 1, choose a face down card from your G unit with the same card name as this unit, turn it face up. Your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards and one card from his or her drop zone, bind them face up. If the number of rear guards your rear guards is greater than the number of your opponent's rear guards, choose up to 3 of your units and they get power plus 3k until end of turn. GB3, Thunderstrike 7, all of the units in your front row get power plus 5,000, and this unit gets critical plus 1, drive plus 1.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Thunderstrike 7. Do it.
Yeah. Pretty easy though.
Yeah.
Man, especially with that new
New stuff.
starter.
Yeah,
The new starter just makes it so much easier.
You bind like
That new
8
starter
turns.
just
Cool.
fixes everything pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like that one Royal Paladin one that just gives you Brave for
Mhm.
free. It's like, oh yeah, you need a mechanic? There it is. Boom.
Yeah.
Got it.
Need a brave.
So, I mean, yeah, Narukami seems like a clan again. Yeah, it did fine earlier. It always did pretty well against... It always slowed down Luard. Now it probably does really, really well against Luard.
Also doesn't retire the rear guard, just straight up binds
It
it.
just binds it?
Yep.
And you don't need that anymore.
Yeah. We don't need retire in Origami.
No. That's how we're different from Kikero.
Yeah.
We don't retire anymore.
We bind.
We just back.
Idiot.
Please.
Dummy.
The rest of it Origami just
What are you
bind
waiting
it.
around for in the drop zone? Come on.
I mean, they are. Well, no, I was gonna say they are eradicated, but that's a subplan, so never mind.
Yep.
Man, the entire stride portion of that G zone is now Vanquisher.
They have so many things.
all
I
of it.
swear, like they just keep throwing support at it and go, still not good enough yet, huh? More.
Nobody's
I
playing
mean,
it.
there's only one spot left, and they have to get rid of that GB8.
Yep. Hey, I don't think you need the GB8 anymore.
I mean, yeah, it just sets up like voltage with 20
It's
cards.
kind of,
and
it's kind of
binds
redundant
out.
now. Because that new freaking starter. It already gets rid of their jump zone.
Nah, they just take out VMAX.
Just take a VMAX. It's cool.
Just take out VMAX. No more VMAX.
No VMAX.
Although everyone, you know that VMAX is going to
VMAX.
get somebody. Nobody's running Dismal these days.
No,
Mhm.
not worth it. Haha, and that's it for spoilers.
That's it for set 12.
All right.
There's a lot of commons in there. Come on, Butcher
Uh,
Road. That's something we really want.
Show something
They
juicy.
gave us one card. We
I mean,
cared
the
about.
set comes out in
Two cards we cared
just
about.
over a month.
Juicy.
About 5 weeks till we get that set in Japan.
What up, Bob?
We
Wow.
still gotta like just let the Bermuda sink in first though.
Yeah. Speaking of Bermuda,
Oh,
um,
the segues are back.
Standard.
so we started with this list of what the cards in Bermuda came out at in Japan. So this is Prismatic Divas, the reference guide price for Japan as of the 7th of July. So, for those of you who are
So
wondering,
like 2
it was
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, almost. So, I don't want to go over all of them because we also have an updated price list that kind of gives us an idea.
Just kind of go over the SP packs.
Yeah, let's go over the SPs and talk about that though. Okay, the SP Chocho, the SP clam packs. The Chocho clam pack was going between $600 and $730.
Wow.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Pacifica's was going for $320 to $400. Corals was going for $240 to $300.
That's because Corals was absolutely the worst.
Yeah, oh, by far. Reindeer, yeah. Reindeer was going for $35 to $400. $335 to $400. Riviera was going for $250 to $300. Loris was going for $300 to almost $400. And Prism was going for $180 to $219.
See, I don't actually know what was in the Prism one, but the Coral one was like one new card
Mm-hmm.
and no new art other than the cards that just came out.
Right.
Like if they would have just given like the entire ride chain and the stride and everything else that was already out just new art, it probably would have been worth something. But they didn't.
But nah.
Nah, bruh. So
On SPs in general, though, they kind of broke it down, and
that's a lot of SPs.
there's a lot of SPs, yeah. But
Sweet Jesus.
the ones that were going for the most, SPO1 was going for about $250. SPO9.
Do we know which one that is?
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't have that list on me. You want to bring up that list, Ursa? Is that possible?
I gotta find it first.
Okay. But, like, there's 2 or 3 cards that's way over the 200 bracket. And then a few of them in the 100 to 200 bracket. But most of them were actually fairly reasonable. Within the $20 to $25 range, even. Which for an SP is pretty fucking good. And, like,
It's pretty cool.
we're good. But there's a lot of them. So,
There's almost literally a million. Oh.
almost the entire set, I think.
3 off from a million.
Just under.
Almost the entire set comes in SP, so.
Like, I haven't really looked. Is there like an SP in every pack or something?
No, nothing like that. It's just gonna be.
Are they all
Just pass
altered?
out Chinese. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're all
They're
altered.
all altered?
I'm pretty sure they're all
Or
altered.
pretty close,
Pretty cool, I
if
guess.
not. Yeah.
The more mermaids that have legs, the more they're appealing.
You just enjoy legs on mermaids, don't you?
I do.
Just like movies.
You weird normie with your obsession with human women. Weirdo.
2D human women.
God.
Disgusting.
More.
See, actually, I was thinking about that. If any of you were watching a minute ago when I was kind of looking around the room, I wasn't trying to seem like off camera, but there's a lot of anime girls in this room looking at me, and I don't know, like, it's a lot. There's a lot.
Maybe one day you'll get a tour.
It's really odd. Yeah, we might do a tour someday.
They better learn.
Give
Use
you.
a dick duck in your mouth.
Oh, Angie is the SP, right? Or is she a GR or SP?
Oh, she has an SP.
Or SGR, rather. Are there any SGRs in this then?
Yes.
No,
there are no SGRs.
Okay, so everyone just gets an SP.
Yep.
Everyone
So
gets
SP
an
Angie is like $200.
Yeah. So she was 200, and then SO9 was 200, 250.
That is Fulbright Wish Shizuku. So there she
Oh,
is.
yeah, Shizuku. Everyone, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Everybody's a little
Standard Shizuku.
But and then the only
Gotta get
other
it.
really big one was SO4. That was
The new Prism Stride kind of mech.
that was 100 to 122. And everything else is basically.
Well, it's SO2.
Oh wait, SO2, yeah.
That's New Pacifica.
Oh, never mind. Disregard.
150.
She can be $1.
But yeah,
Give her back her fins.
Most of them are okay. Most of them are okay. The GRs were coming out at 30. The triple rares were going for $5 to $6.50 a piece.
And this has the standard like extra booster ratios, right?
Yeah, normal booster ratios, as far as we know. Whichever triple rare is 5 was going for $9 to $11.
Oh my!
5 was
that Shizuku?
New Cho other Triple R Stride.
Chocho triple R, yeah. Okay. But all the rest of
Makes
them
sense.
were basically
Chocho's
$5.
hyped.
Actually, no, that's the GR.
Oh, then never mind.
All the double rares were going for $6 or less, with the highest one being 17, which was $6 to $7.50. So
I mean, this set is going to be sold to oblivion.
Indeed.
yeah,
I know Ash has bought at least 5 cases.
Bullshit.
yeah.
At least.
And those are his own personal cases.
Right,
I don't
you
even
know.
think about the store.
Yeah.
But no, like, so that was the set sort of pricing when things came out.
Those were like release hype prices.
Release high prices, yeah.
Sure.
So now we're gonna look at
Where they've kind of settled in Japan.
where they've settled. Yes. I don't know if I'm starting on the right side.
Those are
or not.
reprints.
Okay. Well, just as a real quick thing, all the reprints are about $5.
Cool.
Neat.
So
Alright.
cool. So this must be the start.
I don't think so. I think go back one.
Okay.
I think that's the start because that's Ange and Pacifica.
Okay. So Angie's Pacifica. Angie's at 30
They were both about 30 on an initial.
originally, and now Angie's still 30, and Pacifica's 10,
Yep.
Standard
Yep. It's fine.
as you would expect. Yeah.
Hayaki treatment.
What's wrong with
I don't know. It's weird. Coral is $4. So is what are
New
Prism.
Prism Stride.
New
4.
Prism Konami? Yeah, Konami. Chocho's at 13.
New Reindeers 5.
Oh, you were.
Reindeers 5, 2, 3,
Is
and
The duos. The duo is only $2.
Huh?
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty basic.
yeah. Base.
She's like the raging form, not raging form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could have been raging form. They were scared, I guess.
They were.
It's-
Give her full
Good
power.
reason.
Yeah, I guess raging
Yeah.
form is so good.
the double rares
Raging
are
form
all
of
all of the double rares are $3 or less now, with the exception of the reprint of the Harmony shield.
Oh,
the,
really?
the shield that you used in Harmony. I don't even know if she has Harmony,
I'm pretty sure she does. I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't. Never mind.
but all the other ones are 3.
Alright. Do we have SP prices?
I don't see them, not unless that's what this page is. Oh, nope, that's this page. Okay. So, $80 for
Angie?
Angie, and $70 for Pacifica.
It's okay, I guess.
We're seeing 70s to 100s on a lot of things.
Oh god, that reindeer.
Yeah,
Reindeer
reindeer. Jesus Christ, 150.
Is 150.
It's understandable.
It's got to be your outfit.
Yeah, that's
Huge tracts of land.
And there's another one.
She's a goose.
She's a goose.
200.
200.
Yep.
As you'd expect.
standard.
Oh my god.
Walrus in her underwear is like 80.
Yeah.
It's a swimsuit, but we know.
Yeah. You can call it what
You
you want, I guess.
can. Us.
And then all the rest seem to be about $20, more or less.
I mean, Chocho, the childlike Chocho? Is
Yeah,
that what that is?
that's
Mhm.
50.
She's 50?
She's 50.
She 50?
50.
Mhm.
Trial, I guess.
But yeah. Everything else is normal pricing, what you'd expect.
There's a shit ton of SPs in this set. Holy cow.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm really surprised at how low the prices are right now, because if the SP ratio has not changed, which we're fairly certain it hasn't, then,
Well, if there's that many SPs, it
Getting-
has to.
well, you would think, but it doesn't have to. They could just make it insanely stupid to pull them all, which means the prices of all SPs in the set are going to skyrocket once the set stops printing. So, I mean, we were just talking about it. Ash bought 5 cases.
All your SPs like, yeah.
But get your SPs while they're at where they're at, because they're not going to stay there.
We didn't see the SP packs. I'm going to pause it.
Whoa, guys! Did you know that Imagine Your Goddess has its own web store? Check out all the neat merchandise. Wall scrolls, playmats.
Don't forget about the acrylics and the other goodies.
Oh, Helen!
Yeah, I'm here.
Get them in-store at the Stand-Up Series. Or check us out online at our website, shopibuyg.com. We're always adding new stuff.
Imagine your goddess.